my friends. I've returned to you once again. We're here for the final game. Last game in the Chizo Mythos saga. This one's gonna be wild. We're gonna tie up a lot of loose ends, but it's gonna take us some time to do so. It's gonna be... I do like 6 days. It's been a minute since I've seen it. I didn't rewatch the full playthrough like I have with some of the other games because I wanted to. I remember I watched the first like 30 minutes or so, and then I remembered how batshit this game gets, and I was like, oh no, we gotta go in. We gotta go in ourselves. You do not necessarily have to have watched the VODs of the other 3 games in this franchise to enjoy what's going to happen here on stream today, but I highly recommend it. Everything in this series is connected, and this is kind of the game where they lay everything out on the table in front of you. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited. All right, let's get this shit. Let's get this shit running. Because this one's also like one of the longest games in the franchise, I think. In the series, in the saga. If you run out of things to talk about, we could chat about the Animal Crossing update. Dude, I'm so excited about the Animal Crossing update. The utter whiplash that we're gonna get from 6 Days of Sacrifice to the Animal Crossing update, though, is going to be hilarious. Okay. Alright, we're here. I'm going to preemptively turn the volume down just a little bit. I don't know if this game's as loud as the other games are. We're gonna find out. Twitch didn't tell me I went live? Twitch didn't tell you I went live? Homophobes. Homophobes. I don't know why. Apparently that happened with Kragan last night for the Trilby's Notes part of the stream. So I think sometimes Twitch just doesn't recognize me as being live. I set up the go live message and everything, and they're just like, no, none for you, actually. Let's get this new game going. No commentary, please. I will provide my own commentary, Mr. Yahtzee. Yesterday, I saw the body of the bridgekeeper engulfed in flame, and I saw the bridge created by 1/3. Tomorrow, I saw the soul of the bridgekeeper reduced to ash, and I saw the bridge created by 2/3. Today, the mind of the bridgekeeper shall meet with its destiny, and I shall see the bridge extend between the realms. And the many children of the king shall leap and dance and sing praises in his name, for great is his wisdom and his benevolence, from the book of the bridge. It's a good thing I know that intro, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to, like, this shit goes by so quickly. So this is the ends of 5 Days a Stranger on the left and 7 Days a Skeptic on the right. Where we've just bullied this poor disabled child for the entirety of the game almost. And look, it's not his fault, but he does need to be bullied a little bit. Ooh. Oh, so this volume actually seems a little low. Back up. Ooh. I don't know if there will be an in-game menu to fix it. There goes the idol into the exhaust. It's like 6 pixels. It's so funny. And we are at the exact midpoint, the convergence 196 years after 5 Days a Stranger, and 196 years before 7 Days a Skeptic. Which means we're future, but we're not high future. Left click to walk, right click, hotspots. Yes. We're back in 7 days controls, I believe. So we can like look at stuff. The way I came in, the way back to the car park. Can I not select myself? No. We'll learn who this guy is in a second. His name is Theo, I believe. Climate controlled environment in here really seems to be making it flourish. Oh, it's a plant. We're in the ophthalmology building, which definitely doesn't sound awful. Woman's magazine put here to help visitors pass the time. The reception desk. It's 11 o'clock. Why wouldn't there be a receptionist at this desk? Where is everybody? There's a pamphlet I would like to grab. I'll add it to my journal. You can reread items in your journal. There's a whole inventory up here, which is fine. Life becoming a struggle. Need a guiding hand. Want to be part of the world's fastest growing family? Oh no. Ophthalmology is a religion catered for you, taking the best parts of all previous religions to make a great new way of thinking. Join ophthalmology today. I was gonna make a Scientology joke, but I think the Scientology joke has written itself. Oh, hello, sir. Are you Mr. Garriott? Get out of my way, you fool. Excuse me? Mr. Garriott, I'm from the county council? What? My name's Dackaby. I phoned you a week ago? About running an inspection on your facilities. Oh, yes, I remember. The council has been informed that you may be extending your premises without planning permission? I just need to take a look around to make sure you aren't. Is it completely necessary? It's just a precaution, entirely routine. Could you come back another time? Well, actually, no. I have to get this done before the end of the week, and this is my only free time slot. Business, you know? I see. Is that a problem? No, not at all. Well, why don't I take you up the elevator and we could tour the building? I'd be obliged. Finally, some goddamn help around here. That's pretty... Where's the... Whoa! Pretty dark for an elevator, sir. I don't think... I think you just shoved me in an elevator shaft. Day 1. July 24th, 2189. I told you I have no idea who he is. Then why should you care? I'm a doctor, for God's sake. It seems terribly convenient. You don't think if he was our agent, we would find a way to get him down here without smashing him to pieces? A broken neck is not something I call convenient. Don't think me a fool. He arrives now, of all times, and you insist it's a coincidence. What else could it be? He's awake! I'm very injured. Can you hear me? Do you know your name? Can you tell me your name? Dackaby. Theodore Dackaby. My name's Samantha Hardy. What's happening? How much do you remember? Hey. Stop talking to him. I don't want either of you saying another word until my employer gets here. This man is seriously injured. He has to be returned to the surface and taken to a properly equipped hospital. I will not tell you again. No one leaves, no one breathes a word until my employer tells me what is to be done. God damn you. Not a word. So,
oh, you are good.
Thank you for the resub, darling. I really appreciate it. Also, there's so much going on here in this first scene. We've been thrown down an elevator shaft. One of the quickest enshittenings of the entire franchise, TBH. We are busted and broken on the bed. Last name Harty, which we'll get into in a second. And also, Yeah, that does look very much like Trilby. Tall and athletic man, physically in his early 30s, wearing an absurdly old-fashioned clothes. 200 years post Trilby? 200 years post Trilby? Busted and broken on the bed, don't threaten me with a good time? Truly. Truly, though. And then there's also this door here, which I'm hoping is malfunctioning and is not doesn't have something trying to get through, you know? It's just opening very slightly every once in a while. Making me a little nervous. No sound effects though, which is fine. Samantha, huh? Wearing the spectacles and lab coat that denotes a scientific choice of career. You know, not everybody with spectacles does science, right? Do you know that, Theo? Theo, what do you know? He's just a bureaucrat. Why is he here? Like, we know, like, Trilby has things to do with this, even if it's 200 years later. And last name Hardy probably has things to do with this, because this game loves reusing last names. But Theodore Dackaby is not a name that we've heard before. Hi, psst. Hey, Samantha. Samantha looks at me questioningly. Who's your employer? She points at me, then mimes cutting her throat meaningfully. Uh-huh. Yeah, fair. Who's he? The guard. Samantha shrugs and shakes her head, indicating that she doesn't think she can reason with or defeat the man. Well, he is infallible to a point, I suppose. The Trilby we knew, at least. The door on the north wall. She shrugs. Sure. Point to the console, I think is this thing over here. You got anything on that? Shakes her head and mouths the word password. Well, I don't have a password. And there's a privacy screen? This I think is the, like, it'll pop up like a hologram. Samantha shrugs, she has no idea how to activate it. Okay. So what we need, I want to talk, sir? Please, I need some assistance. Quiet, you can explain yourself to my employer when he arrives. Do you want to tell me about your employer, Mr. Trilby? What's the matter now? His condition may still be degrading. The facilities here are very understocked. Move aside. I'm going to check him. Ooh, can I pickpocket him? I take the slip of paper from his pocket while he leans over. He doesn't seem to notice. Yes! Pickpocketed the thief! Achievement unlocked! Wasn't there a man named Cabadath or something? Dackaby is part of that remixed, and the remaining letters are TH like Theo. There is a man named Cabadath. That is not the spelling of Cabadath, though. It's Cabaдаth. And it's Dacabe. Theo DeCabe. Hey Samantha, can you do anything with this? I palm the note to Samantha. She glances at it, then nods in understanding and pockets it. Sweet. Can we? I don't want to talk to the bed. I want to talk to Samantha. I do like the point and click of like this style of game, but I will say in Trilby's notes, it was very nice to just say that I did a thing without having to like hunt pixels in frame, you know what I mean? Can you get the console working? Points at the privacy screen, then at the door on the north wall. Cool. Privacy screen first. Thought I was on some shit. Fair. You know, you're in the right headspace. That won't help you. I can't see you, but there's only one way out of here. Only one way out of there, I guess. What could possibly be behind the door in the north wall? That's not going to be awful for me. Guess what? It's still awful. It's Cabadath! You. I remember you. I'm sure you do, Trilby. Oh, Lord. Don't look. Oh, what's going on? I said don't look. Oh, Jesus. He just fucking squashed him. Looks like we're loose again. Can you walk? Just about. It hurts a lot. How much do you remember? Look, I'm just a council inspector. I was sent here to run an inspection on the building. Some lunatic upstairs pushed me down the elevator shaft, then I wake up here. Could you please explain to me what the hell is going on? You fell to the very bottom of the shaft. You are now within an underground laboratory complex. What do the ophthalmologists need it for? Ophthalmology is a front. The money-making, crowd-pleasing facade to disguise the true organization, which is a cult. They call themselves the Order of Blessed Agonies. Oh no. Bunch of masochistic freaks who worship some mad death god. Okay, so why do they have a laboratory complex? Do you mind if I ask? Why were you sent to inspect the building? The police told us they received a tip. The cultists were building something. Since they don't have planning permission, I had to see if there was any truth to it. It seems there was. This complex isn't documented on any of our records of the site. I think you better talk to Janine. I have a feeling you're the person she's been waiting for. Who? The other prisoner. She and I were being held captive down here by one of the cultists. You mean the man who was guarding us? Where'd he go, anyway? Well, the man in the hat was just a mercenary, I think, hired to guard the place. Our captor is still around somewhere. Janine and I only just escaped from our cell this morning. We were looking for a way out when you arrived. Arrived is a way to put it. I dragged you in here and the god found me. We've got to call the police. No can do until we get to the surface. Something's blocking our communications. With the three of us against one man, we should be able to negotiate our way out. I don't know if I count as a whole man right now. Janine's supposed to be finding us some weapons. Find her. Apologize for placing a burden on you in your current state, but I have urgent matters to see to. What urgent matters, Sam? Dr. Hardy, what happened to the guard? What was behind the door? Why didn't you let me see? Find Janine. Once the cultist is our hostage, I will have time to answer all your questions. You better. I have so many of them. I have so many of them. Also, look at this poor. Look at this poor. He's got a neck brace, his arms all done up, a head bandage. We've been head wounded, and a busted ass leg. And you want me to go out and find your fucking weapons for you, dude? Ooh, there's a burnt paper. Official memo, the bottom half has been burnt off. I'm taking it. Add it to my journal. From Acolyte Garriott to Acolyte Daravan. Our preparations are complete. Feel free to evacuate yourself and your staff when you have finished burning your records. But make sure Canning and the prisoners remain. Our master will also remain to make his own arrangements. I will evacuate last when I have given the building and complex a final inspection. I'm assuming. You got the note of now? A full 25 minutes after I've gotten live? That's hilarious. Probably belongs to the chief medical officer. Papers seem to be in disarray. Sure it does. Don't worry, I'll do a sippy. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. Really need to work on getting more redeems. Anything in the cabinet? Large cupboard for storing medical supplies and records. Can I have some painkillers or something? Full of medical supplies I have absolutely no idea how to use. Fine. I guess. Are we gonna question this blood stain? No. Okay. Big hallway. Back to, are those my glasses? These are my glasses. They must have been left here when I was pulled out of the elevator shaft. Can I, oh, pixels. One of the lenses is smashed, the other is carved out of shape. I'll take the intact one and discard the rest. Also, yes. I see your message. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Where's Janine? I don't even know who this Janine woman is. Storage of medical supplies, that's right. This is the room right next to it. No, I want to leave the door. Thank you. Medical storage, security? Question mark? Oh. Sure. Touchscreen control panel for the security system. I don't think we need to do that yet. Unless the security system will help me find Janine. Security lock requiring high clearance. Okay, fine. But I'm assuming Janine's not gonna be locked behind like a security door or something. There's a potion bottle room. Also, hold on. Give me a save. We have journal, we have phone. Nothing but static. Can't get an outside signal for underground. Brother, it's 200 years in the future. And we haven't like fixed this problem yet. Well, nope, it must be a security lock. Oh, that's a woman. Wait. That's a big steel door. Huge steel door strong enough to be a blast door. The sign on it reading Central Hub authorized personnel only. Well, we're not getting in there. Hold on, there we go. Bedroom? Hello? Ah! Oh, hello. Sorry, I thought you were... Who are you? My name's Dakaby. Are you Janine? You're not one of the cultists? No. One of them apparently dropped me down an elevator shaft. Dr. Harty told me to find you. So you met Sam already? We're being held captive, her and me, for the last week or so. We're only able to get out of the cell this morning. She mentioned that. She said you would have found some weapons? Oh, sure. Here. You came from outside. Are they sending someone to help us? I wouldn't know. But they must have gotten my message. We have to take these guns to Dr. Harty. Maybe then we can get out of here. I'll wait here. Why? Just come with me, please. Just don't make me go out there. I couldn't face seeing him again. Who? The cultist? No. Anyway, you better get going. Okay. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. Don't worry about it, girl. If you have a reasonable fear of probably Cabadath, and I can't blame you for that. Cannot blame you for that. Because if it's not the cultist that she's afraid of, she couldn't possibly be afraid of. I mean, like, Trilby's an intimidating figure. He's over 6 foot tall. But if there's anybody I'm going to be afraid of in this little underground bunker, it's gonna be... Cabadath's canonically like over 8 foot, I think. So if you want to be afraid of tall men, it's the tallest man to be afraid of. I got guns, Sam. Excellent. Now we certainly have the upper hand. Cultist is just through this door. All we have to do is secure him in the holding cell, then we can negotiate our release. Will Janine be joining us? No. She said she was too afraid. Afraid? Odd. Well, anyway, we'll both take a gun. Even a man with 2 limbs out of commission can fire a gun. Well, depending on the gun, I think. But, okay, I guess we're doing this. Turn around slowly, Canning. No sudden movements. Harty, so this is how your employment ends. With betrayal? Employment? Shut up. If there was any betrayal here, it was when you lunatics locked me up. We had no choice, Harty. You refused to listen to reason. I said shut up. I'm taking you to the cell. Employment, huh? Oh, Trilby! Stop right there. If you point your gun at me, I will fire. Damn you! How is there another Trilby? You never understood, did you, Harty? There's no point in resisting us. We have God on our side. Sure. What the hell is going on? Take them to the holding cell. I will... Oh? Man in red. Who? I am the caretaker. I am the guide. They are only unconscious and will awaken soon. Go to the sleeping quarters and seal yourselves in. Who the fuck are you, though? It's not wise to roam this place at night. Who are you? Me too, Sam. A friend. Now go. Sam. Sorry, Janine. They overpowered us. Oh god. I can't take much more of this. When are they going to send help? It seems they did. Him? Why don't you tell Janine the same thing you told me, Mr. Dackaby? I'm a council planning inspector. Someone tipped us off that the cult were building something. They sent me to see if that was true. So you see, Janine, your call was answered. You sent the tip? Council planning inspector. It's almost laughable. But now there's no way we're getting out of here. Yes, there is. We're going to overpower Canning and make him escort us out. Excuse me. You tried that and it didn't work. We just have to keep trying. Will you please listen? I beg your pardon. I fell down an elevator shaft this morning. I'm tired, I'm in pain, I don't know where I am. And all you've done is boss me around and evade my questions. I want to know what the hell you people are, who the hell you people are, and what the hell is going on. I apologize, Mr. Dackaby, but there was no need to shout. Perhaps there's time to fill you in now. Sorry, where shall we start? Oh boy. Exposition, huh? Let me do a sippy. Hold on. Okay. Let's start with, where is this place? What is this place? You're in a small laboratory complex under the ophthalmology building, which, as I have already said, is a front for the Order of Blessed Agonies. The complex is laid out around a large circular chamber they call the hub. They've definitely got something important in there. But neither of us have been inside. I'm assuming not, because of the fucking blast doors. What is the Order of Blessed Agonies? We're gonna go through all the dialogue, baby. They're an insane masochist cult who think pain is the answer to everything. And from what I've seen, they're very creative in the ways they inflict it upon each other. Wild. They worship some mad demon god called Chuzo or something. I'd never even heard of them. I heard of ophthalmology, what with all the celebrities that are members. Oh god, it is just Scientology. Ophthalmology is just the moneymaker. It funds the true organization, the Order. They hide behind the acceptable front to keep themselves secret. Saying you want to hurt people to purify them causes a lot of concern for the authorities. Sure. So where is everybody? Where are all the cultists, if this is like their big hub? We don't know. They used to be all over the place. They started drifting away soon after they finished construction of the facility. Canning and the Hat Man are the only ones left as far as we know. It's like they intend to abandon the place with us inside. They haven't already. I think they definitely have, with that note that we found earlier, the burned note where Garriott or Deravan or whatever, it was correspondence between those two. And they're like, preparations are complete, you can now evacuate your personnel or whatever. They definitely got some shit going on. Who are you? I'm Dr. Samantha Hardy. I'm a scientist. I'd tell you what kind, but I fear it would go over your head. Try me. My name's Janine Orchikowski. I'm a freelance journalist for a couple of magazines. Mainly celebrity gossip stuff. I will be mispronouncing Janine's name probably the whole time, by the way. Her last name, the way these cutscenes go, unless I'm able to see it in like static for like a couple of seconds, I believe it's something to the effect of, it's like Orzechowski. It's really long, and I can never get a full beat on it. So it's just Janine and Sam. That's fine. How did you get here? You were prisoners? For what? I was looking around the ophthalmology headquarters. I wanted to do a feature on them for the magazine since so many celebrities have joined. I was just having a little snoop about when I discovered this place. Oh, so you weren't even, like, let in? Then of course they threw me in a holding cell. Sam was already there. I'd been doing a little contract work for the Order here in the labs. Turns out they really don't want anyone to know about the stuff that they've been doing down here. What kind of stuff? I prefer not to say. She won't tell me either. So you don't want to betray client confidentiality? They threw you in a cell. That's not it. It's just that it was work I'm not proud of, which will probably reflect poorly on me once this is all over. I'd rather take steps to ensure it doesn't get out now rather than regret it later. Sam, it's real. Please don't press the matter. We escaped from the cell a few hours ago and then you dropped in. Correct. That's as far as we know. How pretentious, I'm a scientist, but I can't tell you what kind. Does your boyfriend go to another high school too? She goes through such great lengths to obscure this project that she did for the Order. Reasonably so. But having seen this game and having gone through the whole series, there are some assumptions that you can make on what project she was working on. Even at like this point in the game, I already know what she's done for these people, and on the rewatch, on the replay, I'm like, Sam, like, first of all, Sam, it's real cute that you think we're getting out of here alive. You are being held captive by a cult that enjoys inflicting pain upon people, and it's really cute that you think we're getting out of here alive. Second of all, if we're gonna whistleblow on these guys anyways, you gotta tell them what you did, right? We'll get to it. Don't worry, we'll get to it. It's okay. Oh yeah, I got one of them. I don't think is there one on the quarter pounder box? I haven't checked. No, it's okay. I don't think so, actually. I think it's just the main ones. We got McDonald's for dinner, y'all, and we gotta see if get all the Monopoly pieces we can. I just got one, because I think they just do it, on like large fry, large drink, and then like Big Mac, I think. Ooh, I've changed my face. Don't worry about that. It's okay.
Better.
Considering the incident. TM. But obviously. Oh, they've definitely run out of large cups, yeah.
Sorry. Thank you.
It's okay. Why are we being held here? Why, like, can someone not just call the elevator? Most likely to protect a secret. I mean, fair, I guess. But if that was all, why haven't they just killed us? There you go. They've got guns. Maybe they need us for something. I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that either. I think only the cultists can answer your question fully. Yeah, again, being held captive by the pain cult is not how I want to spend my Thursday evening. And yet here we are. Who is Canning? He the leader of the cult? Absolutely not. God, no. Before the others evacuated, he answered to a guy named Garriott. And even he seemed to be subordinate to someone they called the Prince. Yes, of course, Cavadeth. But I don't think I've ever seen him. You have. Canning is just some low-level acolyte ordered to make sure we don't escape. Personally, I think he's just as much a prisoner down here as we are. I think they wanted to get rid of him for some reason. But he's too dense to notice. He's still following orders like a faith-blinded sheep. I mean, cults, man, right? Who's the man in the hat? Do you guys know him? I think he's just some mercenary hired to act as a security guard. Is there several of him? You mean the guy dressed as Trilby? So you know. Who? You know, Trilby. The dashing gentleman thief from those old horror movie serials. The Defoe Manor murders? Hotel horror? I don't watch many movies, I'm afraid. Why would a security guard be dressed up as a cult character? I can't explain it. It's just ridiculous. They say Trilby may have really existed. Like Sherlock Holmes. I read some newspapers from around the late 20th century. How is that relevant? Never mind. I mean, it's relevant, because that... Like... Why would it be just a guy dressed up as Trilby? Who... Who was the man in red? That guy in red we've actually seen before. At the very end of Trilby's notes, when Trilby died, and there was a person, he was like mostly in silhouette, but he had the same sort of shape of like the torn robe and the bald head. He's the guy who brought Trilby back to life. So I would love to know who that guy is. Who was the man in red? Never seen him before, not until just then. Who's this? A completely bald man in a torn red robe. He helped us get away from Canning and the guard. I've never seen anyone like that. Did he come in with you? No. It was just me falling down the elevator shaft. Alright, Theo. Okay, that's all. Good. So now what? Now we think of a way to... Oh. What? This door's been sealed with a time lock. We won't be able to open it until tomorrow morning. Who could have done that? Canning? I doubt it. The man in the red told us not to roam the hallway at night. Presumably, he has taken steps to ensure this. For crying out loud. I have to get home. I have to be back at work tomorrow. We're all inconvenienced, Mr. Dackaby. But whining like a child is not going to help. I know, it's just... I know. We should take the opportunity to rest. We could discuss our escape in the morning. I don't know about you, but if I have broken my neck... He's got a broken neck, 2 broken limbs, and a hairline fracture in his skull. I would not be reporting to work tomorrow, regardless of if I got out of the cult facilities or not. Oh, we're awake already. Okay. One open, almost like there's something holding it shut from the inside. Like in a weird vacuum way, or in a that's just locked way. Time lock must still be active. Then where is everybody? Are they over here? Oh no. Hello? Who are you? We know who that is. That's little Johnny boy. I'm not gonna hurt you. Is your mother around? Or your father? Bad question to ask. Bad question, Theo. My god, your eyes. What happened to your eyes? Oh, that's the welding mask. And that's also a welding mask. Sir? Why are you having horrible nightmares of this child you've never seen before? Not good, you're up. We could discuss the plan. Plan? The door has now been unlocked. Our next move will be to take Canning hostage. Of course it is. Again? But first you don't succeed. His door is being guarded by the Trilby Guard. Sure. It will be your task to distract him. Why me? The threat of physical violence must be made to get Canning under control. You obviously cannot make this threat, so it has to be me. Can you? All you have to do is lure the guard away from the main corridor, giving me the chance to slip in. How will you know when the coast is clear? Do you have a cell phone? Of course. Take my number. We can't reach the outside world, but should be able to make calls within the complex. I mean, I don't think that's how cell phones work, but maybe it is in 200 years. Call when you have achieved your objective or if there are points you wish to discuss. I'll give you Janine's number too. I'm sure you still have many questions for us both. Click on phone in the top menu. Right-click the phone in your inventory to call someone from the list of contacts. Wonderful! Why was so an important thing an important point of order in playing this game was that conversation that we had with Janine about Trilby. Because Janine knows who Trilby is, in theory, from the old horror movie serials, which I'm assuming were movies made of the events of 5 Days a Stranger and Trilby's notes. Janine has seen those movies, or at least knows about them, and Theo here does not. So the fact that he is hallucinating John Defoe in his nightmares on night 1 is a bad sign. It's a bad sign. You've got some bad head trauma, dude. Can we open the locker now? It won't open. Oh, well, hold on. Is there a sticky note? What is this? Add to my journal. Instructions for opening locker, you only have to ask. Like, open locker. Hey Theo, you're fucked, Lamau. Honestly, yeah. Keycard? Nice. I mean, if the fall didn't kill him, the cult will, you know? Cultist nighttime reading. Ooh, let's absolutely get in on that cultist nighttime reading, baby. Twice did the 28th day of the 7th month pass, and the prince gazed with great concern upon the land of technology as the carving of the slave passed through the hands of a great many ignorant men of technology. But the king would not let him take his vengeance. For he said, "The guide seeks the carving of the slave, and it is through this desire he shall fulfill his destiny. It will not be long before the guide learns that his duty has not yet been completed, and then he shall do as I have foreseen." And as the king said it, so it was so, for the bridge keeper did touch one of the ignorant men, and by their conjoined hands was the thief wife thrown down, and truly did she know the name of the king. And with this act the guide said, "I see you know, bridge keeper. I have found you, and I have not forgotten." And he came to the tree that was the prince's soul, for it had been here that the carving of the slave had been wrought. Yes. That's events of Trilby's notes, essentially, is sort of what's being described there, I think. Is John still over here? Oh, Janine's over here. Also, why is there just... What? Why? Four triangles forming a star contained in a circle. I saw this in Canning's office. Could it be a symbol of the order? The prayer cushion for kneeling in front of your awful cult shit. Hi Janine. Orzechowski. Yes. I was mostly right. Orzechowski. How are you doing, Janine? Yes? It's a lot of dialogue that we don't need to do. I had such a horrible nightmare though. Have you been having nightmares, Janine? Gotta get used to it. There's something about this place. Something in the air, maybe. But I haven't slept well since day one. There was this little kid. A welding mask. Welding mask? I've had dreams about those too. How could we both be dreaming about welding masks? Psychic powers? Be serious. My granny always used to say I was a little bit sensitive. Well, sure. Sure, Janine. Tell me about Trilby. What do you know about Trilby, the character? Well, he was the main character of a bunch of horror movie serials which are based on a series of novels from the early 21st century. Novels, huh? But someone sent me some rare old newspapers and they suggest Trilby was a real person. Really? He was a cat burglar, the original master thief. Finally arrested around the mid-1990s. Sorry. Story goes that he joined some secret government agency. And they encouraged the novelist to fictionalize Trilby so that people would eventually forget he was ever real. Interesting. I'll tell you something else. There was a photograph in the newspaper. That guy out there, Canning's guard, looks exactly like the real Trilby. You think he could be the same guy? It's been 200 years. Of course not. He'd be over 200 years old by now. But the resemblance is really creepy. Fair. That's all I wanted, I guess. Okay. Can I look at the note on the refrigerator? That's my journal. Book of Prayers 2:7. The body is the physical form. It is the sum of what time has made it to be, and so it is of the past. The mind is sharp and logical. It concerns itself with the here and now, and so it is of the present. The soul is love and hope. It is dreams of what is to come, and so it is of the future. Body, mind, soul, past, present, future. We give thanks to them all in the name of the King. Sure. Door stuck shut. God damn it. I wanted some more garbage bagels. Alright, I'll go distract this guard, I guess. You want this man who's limping to go distract fully capable Trilby? Sure. Oh, no, please. don't do this to me. The circular floor plan. No, come on. Okay, he's gonna be over here to the left by Canning's door. And we gotta notice me, senpai. Hello, sir. You wouldn't hurt a guy without glasses, would you? Ugh. Ooh. Is that a corpse? Wait. What the hell is that? Oh. That's a little more than a corpse. Excuse me, sir. Just ignore me over here. The hotel. Oh god. Let me out. Oh, Trilby's been fully disemboweled that time. Hey, Sam. Is this supposed to happen? Yes, Mr. Jacoby, go ahead. I saw a monster. Mikey, I saw a monster. Calm down. What did you see? He was like a man, but so tall and thin, like a stick man. His face was just white, and there was blood everywhere. Pull yourself together, Mr. Dackerby. Well, the monster. Whatever you think you saw, it's gone now. You're safe. I wish I could believe you. Sam, do you have nightmares down here? I guess I got the guard away from the door. He's taken care of. You're sure? Excellent. Meet me outside the office door. Okay. I'm gonna save before I walk back in here, but I want to see if we can find a Trilby corpse. Oh. Well, not a corpse. Massive splatter of blood left behind, no doubt, when the guard was torn up by that tall man. My mother always said I had the hands of a pianist. Wild. Got them long fingers. Oh! What the hell was that? Oh, we're starting to phase out of reality, dude. This is not good, dude. This is like day 2 and you're already phasing out of reality. Sam. Help me. Ready? As I'll ever be. Oh, let's do this then. We're just Dr. Hardy? Yes? Guard's dead. He's dead because of me. You killed him? I led him to a monster. It tore him to shreds. It couldn't have been helped. A man died because of my actions. You must not agonize over every little thing. Is that... If you did, you'd go insane. You call it little? That is a murder. No, of course not. We're wasting time. Sam, come on. Be real with me. Again, Dr. Hardy. Aren't you tired of this yet? Your pet guard won't be able to help you this time, Canning. My pet? I would say he's as much yours as mine, wouldn't you? Shut up. Has she told you about the work she was doing for us, sir? I said shut up. Get moving. And no funny business or you'll get a bullet to the leg to help you along. Go on, in. Okay, Canning. You're completely at our mercy, and you're going to tell us exactly what we want to know, understand? First and foremost, how do we call the elevator? You don't. The one in the main corridor can only be called from the upper floor by a high-ranking acolyte. Looks like we'll have to get used to each other, my dear. There's got to be another way up. Oh, there is. It's in the hub. But you never get past the security locks to open the blast doors. We will, because you're going to tell us how. Oh, this is laughable. You're trying so hard to do it like they do in the action movies, aren't you? What are you going to do? Torture me? You really think I, an acolyte of the Order of Blessed Agonies, would be scared of pain? I've done to myself far worse things than you could dream up. So now what? Now we have to open the hub security door. I'm sure we'll figure something out. Music has gotten louder. Feel free to question the prisoner. I'm sure he could you could benefit from his knowledge? Ma'am, he's a cultist. You don't trust her. You saved my life. And yet you don't trust her. You wonder what it is she's hiding, do you not? Quiet. You understand so little. Goodness. We've got another memo. Actually, I want to talk to him before we do the memo. I mean, we can start from the top, I guess, or second from the top. Looks like you failed, old man. We're loose and you're locked up. I wouldn't count your chickens if I were you. There are many more to take my place. I hate to break it to you, but your guard is dead. Really? Doesn't that bother you? Should it? Do you even understand the situation? Of course. I don't think you do, though. Why? If you did, you'd know that my guard's condition may not be as permanent as you believe. I'm having flashbacks to certain situations and I hate it, Lamau. Good. Embrace it. Embrace the hate. Let the hate flow through you, whatever the fuck Palpatine says. Can't you see that your order has abandoned you? They fucking left you down here, dude. This complex is completely evacuated, and the building on the surface is too. Rubbish. The facility was too expensive to simply abandon as soon as work was complete. My brethren will return. So what's the deal? What's the deal with this cult, really? The deal? The deal is that the Order of Blessed Agonies has existed for centuries. We believe in the true way to purification, purification through suffering. We practice the blessed agonies of the mind, body, and soul to wash ourselves of sin. And one day what? Nothing. You've got some big agenda, haven't you? Is that what this is all about? You're going to take over the world? Like some Saturday morning cartoon villain? I said nothing. Tell me about these blessed agonies. Why? Thinking of applying? Just tell me. I don't see why not. For an individual to be fully purified, all three aspects of themselves must experience blessed agony. Agony of the body, physical pain, beating, burning, and cutting. Agonies of the mind, boredom, fear, and insanity. And the agony of the soul, which is more refined. It's about destroying someone or something the subject loves utterly, relies upon emotionally. And you do all this to yourself again and again? The agony of the soul can only be experienced once. But apart from that, you are correct. This is insane. To you, maybe. But do you know the same peace as I? The same utter contentment that comes with knowledge that you are of absolute purity? Spoken just like a white guy. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Why are we being held here? Surely that should be obvious. You are here to protect the secret that this complex exists. Then why didn't you just kill us? I would have done had I received the order, but I did not. Then what do you want from us? My superiors know. In time, they will let me know too. Sure. What work was Dr. Hardy doing for you? Tell me about Dr. Hardy, sir. Why don't you ask her? She won't tell me. And you think I would? Oh no, young man, this is something you have to see for yourself. We have to keep this a secret a little while longer. I'd hate to spoil the surprise. The tall man in black, who's he? The one with the white mask. I see you've met the prince. You should consider yourself lucky. That thing is the prince? What the hell is he? I'm not inclined to spilling the secrets of the order to an outsider. Even if I were, very few acolytes are privy to the secrets known by the prince. And even the highest ranking members know only slightly more than I. Don't worry, I know plenty about Kavadath. Do you know who the man in red is? Who? A completely bald man in a red robe. Kind of like your red robes, but all torn up. Is he one of your people? I'm afraid I have no idea who you're talking about. All the acolytes of Chizo take very good care of their robe. We get them dry cleaned every Friday. I've got nothing more to say right now. Sure, we're just gonna leave him here? Janine and Sam broke out of this little fucking Shit, and you think this man is just gonna stay here? Forever? What's this memo? Zippy, before we do more reading. Don't go bumping my mic. I gotta... Let me rearrange some shit so I stop creating audio problems for myself. Boop. Okay. Alright. Alright, okay. Canning. Ensure that the prisoners remain sealed in this holding cell for at least 6 days. After this, it will no longer matter. Do not fail, Canning. This is your chance to redeem yourself for the crime of allowing the Orzechowski woman to explore the complex unsupervised. Interesting. And he's failed at that too. Clearly. Not excited to see that it still sucks out here. Okay. So, we have to open the blast doors, and we can go talk to, I think Sam's over here. And she'll tell us about the blast doors. Dr. Hardy? Yes, Mr. Dackerby, go ahead. How's it going with the security door? That's what we're here for. Not wonderfully. As far as I can see, there are 2 security panels that must both be activated. One calls for a keycard and the other for a numerical passcode. Okay. After that, I think 2 unlocking mechanisms will be revealed. Both of which will need to be activated simultaneously. What do you think? In the absence of the keycard and passcode, I may be able to force my way through given the right tools. Well, we have a keycard. And again, maybe we could find the keycard or passcode lying around the complex. I'm just considering options right now. Sure. I want to see what she says about Janine. If I say I'm worried about Janine. Why? She said she was too afraid to come out and help us. I agree, it's strange. She seemed to have rather indomitable spunk when we were in the cell. All I can think of is that this place is starting to get to her. Isolation and imprisonment can do strange things to a person. I mean, I think I understand. And I do understand. I mean, you are right. It is doing very strange things to me currently. So, let's go. We have a key card. Now we just have to get the passcode, which I do remember. So what you have to know about getting the passcode is here in Canning's office, there's a camera, which we can by the way, look at all this shit. Top page is torn off judging by the indentation. Someone wrote down a series of numbers I can't quite make out. Entirely practical and efficient, like the desk at my office. Can I touch his computer? Of some kind of environmental control program open. Yeah, release all the security, please. Function is not available from this terminal. Motherfucker doesn't even have access to level 2 security. Cycle ventilator? I don't know what that's gonna do for me. But if we think it's something in the air, that might help. The thermostat. That might be of use to us later. There's a bunch of fucking papers. Bunch of papers. Thick stack of useless accounting reports. I'm not even sure why I picked it up. I know why I picked it up. Staple may come in handy. I'll pry it out and throw the rest of the documents away. That's such a fucking, like, adventure game shit. Like, pick up this meaningless stack of papers for the staple in the corner and then throw the rest of the papers away. So there was something written on that notepad, and Canning has a camera in his office. So we should be able to, if this footage stays. Can we go back? We do change camera. Gotta find his room. Oh, I also just want to see what's on all these cameras. Part of a corridor, but not the one outside. Must be another part of the complex I don't have access to. Okay. Barracks or some kind of storage facility. Yeah, I guess those are shelves. Most of this is going to be like unparsable on such a small screen, but like, trust me, we'll get there. Barrels? Large glass tubes standing in a row against the wall. I can't make heads or tail of it. We'll get there, don't worry. What is it for? Aha! It's Canning's office. I recognize the layout of things on his desk. Is there actually... There was a fifth restricted camera. Can we go to the restricted camera? Oh, no. I don't have numbers. Okay. Review... Input. Aha. Must be old footage that shows Canning working at his desk. Something written on a notepad in the corner of the desk, but I can't quite make it out. Can I know a solution to this problem. Can we download current image onto my cell phone? And then cell phone? Oh, I actually can't look at images on my cell phone. So if we can use the lens to magnify it. Make out the numbers on the notepad. 7759. Maybe this is the passcode for the blast door. Also, we released a level of security. Is there something over here? I should save before going into any strange doors. Nope. I don't know what releasing that one level of security did for me, but made me feel a little bit better, I guess. Hey, Sam? I think I got everything. Yes, Mr. Dackerby, go ahead. I found the key card and the passcode. You have? Considering your limitations, this is very impressive. I'm pretty spunky too. Use them in the panels on either side of the security. Can you not? I know I'm very impressive, but I am still very injured. Since I did so good, will you tell me what kind of work you were doing for the order? I told you I'm not prepared to reveal that. I doubt I will change my mind anytime soon. Fine. Talk to you later. Okay. Keypad. Keypad? 5579? Oh no. Was it 5597? Am I crazy? No, don't use your journal. Did I record that in my journal? Present memo. No. Why didn't you record it in your journal, dude? Why? Okay, that worked. And I don't want. I'll go back. Hold on. God damn. What I get for only half paying attention. View input. Lens monitor. 7759. Not 557. 7759. I'm paying attention. 7759. Yeah. Okay. Keypad. 7759. Okay, excellent work, Mr. Dackerby. Wouldn't have thought a bureaucrat would have such a head on his shoulders. Hey. I mean, it's true, but hey. I hope that was a compliment. Now, I think we need to turn both wheels simultaneously. Can you manage? It's no use. I need both hands for. I see. Then we're going to need another pair of hands. Leave it to me, I guess. I gotta. Is Janine still in the. She was in like the little mess hall area, right? No, we don't want to go back that way. We want to go this way. Sam, ignore me. Hold on. I could just call her, but I feel like calling her is not gonna work. Janine? I also mostly just want to make sure she's still here and alive. Hey, Janine? And we need your help. We need your help to open the door. But also, what do we say if I think I saw the man you're so scared of? So you're talking about Cavadath, right? Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure you have. What do you mean? I know you probably wonder what scares me about him. I'm telling you, he just fills me with panic. No, I don't wonder. I don't. Really? I swear. The miscommunication. We need your help to open the hub. Oh. I don't think I could. You have to, Janine. You're the only one who can help. We'll just get it open and then we can get out. I know, but what if I run into him? Look, there's no one else around. Henning's in his cell. His guard is dead. Dead? Aside from us three, nothing else is moving, I'm certain. Come now, this is our ticket out. Us three and that very tall man. Okay, I'll be there soon. Ready? Let's get the hell out of here. Certainly nothing terrible is gonna happen when you open this door. 3, 2, 1, go! Doesn't look like an elevator to me. I don't see anything. Wait here, I'll check it out. Oh, Sam, don't do it. Do you trust her? You? And what if she gave me any reason to? I know what you mean. Right now, she seems our best hope of getting out of here. Even so, there's gotta be a reason why she doesn't want us to know about her work. I'm not sure we should trust her to go in there alone. Hey, after you, man. You know what? You're so real for that. Sam? Dr. Hardy? Oh no. Aren't you gonna say something? There goes our extra pair of hands. I can't think of anything. I can. We're gonna die down here. Don't say that. We're not going to die. If we can get back into the hub. You don't get it. He won't let us out. He won't let me out. You have to stop him. What are you talking about? I see you. I see what you are. You're the one who did this to me. What? I didn't do anything to you. Why won't you stop him? How many times do you have to kill him? Janine, you're not making any sense. You're mistaking me for someone else. Mr. Dockerby? Yes. Sorry, Janine, don't leave me here. Leave me alone. Janine! wouldn't go out there if I were you. Night has fallen. The prince is on patrol. What about Janine? She is in no danger. At least, not from him. Remain here until morning. Tell me who you are. Are you with the cult? My identity is meaningless. I am just an avatar. And I have no allegiance. If you're not with the cult, help us get out of here. It'll go badly for you if you don't. There's going to be some serious police action after this, I promise you. Yeah, dude. I cannot do that. Why not? Because that is not how it goes. Oh, give me strength. You seem very confident that you will escape from this place. Of course I am. Why? Because if I wasn't, I'd go insane. Why resist? Screw you, whoever you are. Why not go insane? Why resist going insane? Because it's exactly what the fucking cult wants from you, dude. Oh, Sam. What killed her, though? We didn't even see anything. I didn't know who you were, Dr. Hardy, or what you were hiding from me, but I know you didn't deserve this. As soon as we get out of here, I'll make sure you're buried properly. We're not supposed to go out there at night, but I'm like stuck in here. We haven't like gone to bed yet, which makes me think that we're gonna have to go out there. I mean, I did just save, right? What's the worst that could happen? Oh, what's happening? Oh no. Janine? Can you hear me? Is that me? Who the hell do you think you are? Oh god. Stop this. Stop what? You're the one pretending to be me. Oh god? Sleep. Yep, sure do. Sure thing, Captain. Day 3. We're halfway through our 6 days, guys. And it's 2 days away from the day. Ugh, my head. I don't remember falling asleep. Got to find out what's in the hub. Or anyone tries to go inside it again. Oh! You think that's what the restricted channel of the security system is? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna take a bite of this pork. While we ponder. But it's restricted. We don't have high enough security clearance to access that camera, right? We're also going to save again. Assuming they even have a camera in there, honestly. Also, where's Janine? It says here Samantha's phone is still switched on. Almost certainly turned it off before laying her out. Damn. CD 2 7 4 1 2741. What? I can't. Hold on. We'll call Janine. Is 2741 the code to get to the camera though? Touch screen. Change camera restricted 2741. Some kind of wide circular chamber viewed from above. This must be the hub. Strange, from the look of it, there's nothing in it but the remains of some old ruined building. Oh no. That's not good. Review input? Oh, I didn't like that. Current page here. Okay. It doesn't let you do past inputs on the hub, I guess. That's definitely the Defoe manor that's in there, right? Which is not great for me personally. Janine? What? Where are you? I'm in the sleeping quarters. And don't tell me to come out. I don't understand anything that's happening. I don't even remember how I got here. Are you... I mean, she's not alright. But, tell me about it. Yes? No? No, I'm not alright. Sam is dead. No, but... Sam is dead and I think I'm going mad. Why do you say that? I remember Sam dying. I remember taking her to the medical bay. But then everything goes blank. I'm scared. Something did happen to you last night. You were there? What did I do? You were acting odd. Like you were someone else. And you were talking to me like I was someone else. Oh god. I remember talking to you. But it wasn't me. It's like looking through the eye holes of a mask. No. And I knew that the thing I was, it makes me feel sick. Oh. No, you're not getting possessed by Johnny Boy, are you? I need you to get the hub open again. We gotta figure this out, dude. That's your strategy? Our only way out. The reason behind this whole mess, it's in the hub. I can feel it. It's like I'm being drawn to it. Sam was murdered when she went in there. I know. All the more reason to see what's important enough to kill for. You're insane, and you're on your own. Damn. Yeah, I know what's in there though. I got a picture. You have? Can you show me? I've got the image on my phone. Yeah. Can I send it to you? I see it. Nothing to be afraid of. See? Just some old ruin. Whatever killed Dr. Hardy is gone now. Yes, I see. It's funny, but when I see this, I don't feel so afraid. Like I'm seeing a place where I could find peace at last. Don't say that. Will you help me get there? Sure, but you're gonna have to come out of the sleeping quarters. Fine. I'll wait for you outside of the hub. We have to get in there. I'm suddenly overcome with the feeling of not wanting to let you in there, Janine. Also, I'm remembering something. I feel like... nothing more I can do. I'm at the bed. I feel like at some point we have to have her badge. But I don't remember if we get it on her body or somewhere else. If I can't do anything about it now, then I'm not gonna worry about doing anything about it now, but that's like a key item that I feel like we're gonna need. Oh, Sam. If she was dead, she had lost virtually all of it. Hey Janine, how you doing? What? Did you notice any changes in the main corridor? Are you seeing what I'm seeing, Janine? No, I don't. Honestly? Yes. You'll see it transforming? Becoming some kind of dungeon, brick walls, blood everywhere, dirt floor? What are you talking about? Isn't it always like that? Oh. Oh, Janine. Janine, you've gone full crazy, haven't you? You'd tell me if you've gone full crazy, wouldn't you? But what now? I have to get this door open. Quickly! Okay. Alright. Alright. Wait, how? I can't open the door, though. So stiff with rust that it'll take 2 hands to turn it. Not gonna happen while I'm in plaster. How? I don't have another set of hands. Is Canning still in the brig? Hold on. Security, that's locked. You actually want to go the other way. Janine, if you're so determined to open this door, why can't you open it by yourself? Just stretch real long. Nope. Go in there. I'm just trying to cover my bases. Nothing to cook, huh? Would a badge be in clothes? Can't fathom a use for them. Alright, let's talk to Canning, I guess. I don't think he's gonna help us, but... Hi, Canning. Back again? Dr. Hardy's dead. Reap what you sow. Doesn't that bother you in the slightest? You and your whole insane order are accessories to murder. Once we get out, you're going to do a lot of time for this. Your words are like the warbles of a sparrow. The Order of Blessed Agonies fears no mortal agency. We are under divine protection. Spoken just like a true loon. What do you mean protection? We are under the guiding hand of God, the King, Chizo, and when he enters this world... I don't even know why I'm talking to you. I'm only talking to you because you have an extra pair of hands. You're just a brainwashed lunatic. Your words are sounding hollow even to you, are they not? Tell me what Dr. Hardy was doing here. I can't ask her anymore. You mean you still haven't figured it out? I'd be disappointed if I felt even a shred of respect for you. Just tell me. We were allowing her to fulfill her chosen role. In this case, the field of biochemistry. Who can ask for anything more? That's very vague, sir. Thank you. I'm prepared to negotiate your release, I guess. How utterly tiresome. Just answer my questions. Without deviating from the subject. Without personal attacks or evasion or dogma. And promise to cooperate with us. Freedom is too small a reward for such betrayal. You are just a wretched man. You could barely stand on your own legs. I have the ear of the king. Asshole. What's in the hub? I know what's in the hub, but like, what is it? Very little. Very little of anything corporeal anyway. What does that mean? It means that most standard scientific tests would indicate that the hub is largely empty. And what is in there has absolutely no purpose. But we, the followers of the true way, know different. This isn't helping at all. I didn't intend it to. What a bitch. What's the purpose of this facility? Now, you know I'm not going to answer that. No, and I know why. Because you don't know, do you? You're just as much a patsy in this as we are. Now you're just wasting breath. Why have the Order abandoned you down here? My brethren have given me this responsibility as a gesture of recognition and respect. Something you, of course, would know nothing about. I'm here to offer exposition. That's what I'm here for. Why do you see the main corridor changing, Mr. Lunatic? In what way is it changing? You know. Turning into some kind of dungeon, I suppose. Filthy walls and floor, blood splatters everywhere. Now, how could I know that? I've been stuck in here this whole time. So you say it changes before your very eyes. Are you hearing voices too? Get it. Shut up now. So canning's not gonna help us, huh? I've got really nothing for him? I thought for sure that was gonna be it. Can't operate the console, can't operate the desk. Is there anything left in storage? Oh god! Who are you? Could you tell me where I am? You're dead. I saw you die. Dead? Yes, I remember being dead. But I don't remember you. Trilby, what are you doing here? Your guts were torn out. The blood's still on the floor. Honestly? Huh. Perhaps it's best that I don't remember. So, where am I? This is impossible. Are you going to answer my questions anytime soon? Get used to it, Trilby. Nobody answers questions around here. Yes. Who are you? My name is Trilby. That much I know. Even the soul fact isn't sufficient, though. Even that soul fact isn't sufficient, though. I get the feeling I have or had other names in the past. Trilby the cat burglar? Cat burglar. Yes, that was one of my names. You can't possibly be Trilby, though. First of all, we've seen you die a couple of times. Second of all, the real Trilby lived 200 years ago. Or, about that. Nevertheless, I'm certain that Trilby is my name. But Trilby died hundreds of years ago. And I already told you. I remember that I was dead. So your statement only further reinforces my claim. But you smartass. This doesn't make any sense. And yet here we are. How did you come back to life? I don't know yet. You do know that resurrection is completely impossible, right? I thought I knew it. Recent events are forcing me to reassess this, however. All I know is that I was dead and now I'm alive again. Refusing to believe this will not answer my questions. You know what? You're so right. You don't remember working for the Order? The Order of Blessed Agonies? Order? Yeah, that one. Agonies. I remember something. I get a name. John Defoe. He's important in some way. In fact, I think I spent many years researching him. I've never heard that name before. You don't remember why you were working for the Order? I'm afraid not. So what do you remember, Trilby? Give me something here. Not much. A few flashes now and then, images and sounds, no dates or details attached. I remember John Defoe, as I said. And from that name, a few other memories return. Standing on a hill, watching something burning in the distance. My hands covered in blood. And then a place that was two places at once. I'm lying on something hard, my stomach really hurts, and someone is talking to me. It's mostly a fog up until the moment that I woke up here. You woke up here? Is it, what he is remembering was 5 Days a Stranger, and then Trilby's notes from the vagueness of it. But, like, you woke up here? Well, not right here. I just felt myself gravitate to this spot. Like something important happened here. Yeah, dude, you died. Yes, this is where you were killed. So you said, yes. I suppose that would explain it. Maybe you should look around where you woke up? What was your name again? Dackaby. Theodore Dackaby. You've been a great help, Mr. Dackaby. Excuse me, won't you? Where are you going, though? I want to know where you woke up. Trilby, I need your hands. Trilby? Oh. You got through the high security clearance. Oh. Oh no. Bondless looks like it's been completely scrubbed clean. Lab table, refrigeration unit. Vials of blood and plasma in there, and some lumps of tissue in petri dishes. Awful. The hard drive is scrubbed, only one file left. I'll add it to my journal. The Clan Bronwyn Hotel incident took the soul of the bridge keeper from us and delayed the coming of the king for hundreds of years, but at the same time, it brought the prince to us with the solution already in hand. The prophecy in the books of Chizot demands that the guide assist the creation of the bridge. Obviously, he could not do that if he was long since dead of old age. But the sample of his blood provided by the prince was enough to ensure that the guide would exist for more than long enough to fulfill his destiny. That is right. It is a throwaway line that I had completely forgotten on like my first watch through of all of these games. At the very end of Trilby's notes, when Siobhan like helps to revive him after we have that encounter with the red man, Trilby asks where his waistcoat is because it was like bloodied on the ground sort of to the right of the tree stump, and when he wakes up again it's gone. And Siobhan is like, don't worry about that now, we gotta get you to a hospital or whatever. And at the very end, the last cutscene with Lenkman, or Cabadath is there, he's puppeting Lenkman, and in his other hand is the waistcoat, but it's kind of hard to see because it's black on black. But they've been just cloning him from a 200-year-old blood sample? Oh. A cylindrical tube just about big enough for a human to stand in. It's no technology I recognize. What about that one? Someone in there with skin as white as alabaster. I can't make out any features. I don't think they have any. Trilby? Oh, there you are. Hey, dude. How are you doing? What is this place, though? No idea. But this is where I woke up. I've never seen technology like this. What year is it? It's 2189. Oh. Can't remember what year it was the last time I checked. But I'm pretty sure I've lost a century or two somewhere along the way. Yeah, just about. Anything coming back to you, Trilby? Nothing from this room. But the more I think of the name John Defoe, it's like there's something scrabbling at the back of my mind. I feel I'm on the verge of rediscovering something terrible. And you are. Something that almost destroyed me. These three options are so... You can either leave him here with, look, I gotta go. You can be, listen, Trilby, this complex is very dangerous, but also, can you help me open a door? You've got two working hands, right? The complex is pretty dangerous. I think there's something haunting us. It's already killed someone. It's killed you a couple of times. We need to find a way out of here. Go where? All the answers I seek are here. I just have to find them. You could be killed. Death didn't stop me last time, apparently. If what you say is true, you're the one who should be worrying. You know what? He is right. I want to check this stuff on the table. It's a book and a hat. Trilby, if you... Something awfully familiar about it. Can I take it? Can I have a little hat? It wouldn't suit me. Come on, Theo. Put it in your pocket. Is this another religious text? Another cult? Similar book in the sleeping quarters. Let's go. Alright. Let me take a sippy. Wish. At this time, another came to the tree that was the prince's soul, and this other was of the faith, but blinded by pride. And so he was the prideful acolyte. They're talking about Lenkman. Bastard. And the prideful acolyte threw down the guide, and subjecting the guide to the blessed agony of the body, he called forth the prince, and the prince crossed over to the land of technology. And the prince was much displeased, for the prideful acolyte would, in his arrogance, interfere with the destiny of the guide. And so he threw down the prideful acolyte, and the prideful acolyte became the puppet, and knew the name of the king. And with great fear did the guide take up the soul of the bridge keeper, immune to its influence, for the bridge keeper was also greatly fearful, and he hid the soul of the bridge keeper away to a place where it would meet its final destiny. And the prince and the puppet took their message to the Order of Blessed Agonies. Yeah, they are really giving us that pretty heavily before we have this reveal, huh? Can you help me open a door, Trilby? I'd really appreciate it. Not right now. I wish to remain here until I remember something. How long will that take? How should I know? Can I show him the photo on my phone? Can I? I don't think he would want that. Probably. What about this? Trilby? What am I supposed to do? Is this the... Hold on. I'd be no match for him even if my neck wasn't broken. You're so right. Okay. What I think has to happen... Remember how I was remembering we need Hardy's badge? I think we gotta go find that. Because one of the only things that Trilby's going to remember is Hardy, because that's like his only confirmed kill. I'm bummed that we found another computer, but I can't access the security system on it. Can't he have anything to say? Your god seems to be alive again. So you think he rose from the grave? I don't know what to think. Thinking is something you need to do more of, boy. He doesn't remember working for you. They're so right now. Of course not, he never does. Were I not trapped in here, I would have been able to give him his usual instructions. How many times have you had to do that? Your questions bore me. Come back if you ever figure anything out. I figured something out. Who's John Defoe? Ah, now we're getting somewhere. John Defoe is the bridge keeper. It is through him that the king will enter our world. Where is he? He's all around us. Then again, he's also drifting off somewhere in deep space. Give me a straight answer, for God's sake. There is no straight answer to your question. Why do you ask it anyway? Trilby told me the name. Just about the only thing he remembers. Mere words will not fully restore a lost memory. A picture does a better job. What picture? I'll tell you what. If you can figure out for yourself what work Dr. Hardy was doing for us, I'll help you. I know what Hardy was doing for you. Do tell. A cloner? No genetic engineering required. I think you've been cloning him. You had her creating multiple copies of Trilby. And when I thought I saw him come back to life, it was just a different clone. Congratulations! Now the more complex question. Why? What do we need clones of this particular individual for? I don't know. I do. You don't know anything about the Defoe Manor incident? The Clan Brownman Hotel incident? No? Huh. Forget it then. Alright, you wanted to know what could jog his memory. Here's my advice. A newborn often reacts positively to an image of its mother. That's all you can give me? That's all I intend to give you. I'm not your personal advisor, boy. Game simply will not let me cheat this one out of my system. But now we can grab the badge. And maybe not die in the process. I think the ID card she wore on her lab coat for her picture, if I can just retrieve it. Damn, it isn't here. Where'd it go? Who's got the ID card? Did it get knocked off of her when she got throat slashed? It couldn't. It's probably not here, right? I would have seen it on the floor or something. Janine, have you seen? No, don't talk to Janine. You have Dr. Hardy's ID card? I just wanted to remember her in some way. Don't judge me. I'm not judging you. I said it before he did. Can I borrow it? Sure. Janine's not gonna be happy with us. Thanks. Because the game wants you to think that she's afraid of Cabadath because you're afraid of Cabadath. I think she's gonna have a problem with Trilby, though. Hey, Trilby. Here. You remember this? Take a look at this picture. Who's this? Samantha Hardy? You know her? Hardy. Maybe. There's something about her face. Could I meet her? Oh, well, she's dead. Hardy. Dead. Oh, Jesus. It wasn't me. It used my hands, but it wasn't me. What? I'm so sorry, Philip. You didn't deserve. Why are you doing this to us? Calm down. You're freaking out. I apologize. Some memories returned with a suddenness that caught me off guard. Nothing that answers why I'm in this facility, however. Listen, I need your help. There's a door that needs 2 people to open it. I think that behind it we can both find the answers we seek. That seems a good place to start as any. Please lead the way. The second time we've been accused of something, even though they weren't accusing us of something. Good, let's, Stay away from me! No! Janine, what on earth is the matter? It's him! Oh God! I'm so frightened! Wait a second. Trilby is the one you're so scared of? Of course! Who else would it be, for God's sake? Madam, I don't even know who you are. Why are you so afraid of him? What do you think he'll do to you? I don't know. I don't know why I'm so scared. But I just look at him and I feel like I'm gonna faint. Janine, listen to me. He's not with the Order anymore. He's lost his memories. He won't hurt us. I promise. We need him if we're going to open this door. And once it's open, we'll be able to get into the hub. Yes, the hub. Okay. Let's get these wheels turned. Could you stand between me and him? Sure. Turn them wheels, baby. Why isn't it working? It worked last time. Maybe the fuse is blown. You've got to fix it. Please, I have to get in here. Okay. I'll take care of it. The fuse, huh? I don't even know where the fuses are. Toby, do you know where the fuses are? Yes. You know how to replace a fuse? Yes. First you get a fuse, then you put it in a fuse box. What if you don't have a fuse? Any old bit of metal that bridges the connectors will work. It's dangerous, but I think we're beyond worrying about such things now. Ooh! I do have an old bit of metal. I have to go. That's what we need the paperclip for! The fuse box was in security? Here. Let me, hold on. Look at fuse box? I don't know about electrics, but one of the fuses definitely looks burnt out to me. Touch fuse box. No, don't close the fuse box. Use staple on fuse box. That ought to do the trick. Guys, I did it. I figured it out. Uh-oh, where's Janine? Where is she? She went on ahead. I tried to stop her, but she just ignored me. Oh no, come on. We gotta go save her. Oh my god. More trilbies. What's this? Who are you? We are doormen. Our task is to stand here, always. Did a woman pass through here? Yes. Why didn't you stop her? Our task is only to stand here. Not to monitor who goes in or out. Are these clone? What? Are these clones of me? Yeah, I think so. Am I a clone? Yes. Ah. I did consider it as one of the likelier possibilities. It explains pretty much everything. Shall we continue? Sure. We gotta save Janine, dude. Are we going in? I'm scared. You don't know what to expect. I've seen what's in there on the security camera. It's just a bunch of ancient ruins. But, I don't know. It's like what Janine talked about, a completely irrational fear. Janine may be in danger. I know. Okay, let's do this. Oh no, what? Janine? Mr. Dackerby. Janine! What's going on? Where am I? Theo? Are we in the hub? I think so. But this isn't the ruin I saw. I know this place. John Defoe. This is where he lives. How do you know? Because this is where I destroyed him. Where I thought I destroyed him. Where I tied his spirit to his bones and set him ablaze. But that was just the movie. No, Look out! Oh! Oh, he's been neck snapped. What the hell was that? What's happening to the walls? Oh, Janine, we gotta get out of here. No, not you. No! What? Janine, wait. Don't leave me like this. Do you understand, Theodore Jacob? No. No, I do not understand. I don't understand why I'm being put through this nightmare. I don't understand the things I'm seeing. And I don't understand why you can't give me a simple, straight answer. If straight answers are what you require, then I will accommodate you. The house you saw is called Defoe Manor. It does not, however, physically exist. It is a construct of John Defoe's mind, a manifestation. So why the hell is it here? When John Defoe died, his mind and body went into his house. When Trilby burnt it down 200 years ago, he assumed that both were destroyed. But the infection of Defoe's mind clung to the ruins and to the very land on which it stood, even while his body burned away. The Order of Blessed Agonies built this facility around it. Measures had to be taken, however, to ensure that the infection would not spread. What measures? Let me reiterate what the cultist asked you. Why was Samantha Hardy employed to clone Trilby of all people multiple times? I haven't got a clue. Clues you have had plenty of. Think, Jacob. Why Trilby? It's cause John Defoe is fucking terrified of him. I think multiple of these are true. But I think it's because John is terrified of him. Because John didn't show up in that, like, alternate reality Defoe Manor until Trilby was dead. Again. I think it's because he's scared of him. Why do you say that? Back there in the manor, as soon as Trilby was removed, everything started going berserk. Indeed. For a wraith, being crammed back inside your rotting bones is a traumatic and painful experience. To then be shot down and set alight, unable to die, to feel the constant agony of body and mind reduced to ash. Until then, Defoe feared only his father. Afterwards, Trilby was, in his mind, the embodiment of pain. And his mere presence acts as a ward against Defoe. Trilby was from then on utterly immune to Defoe's corrosive influence, although he never realized it. Resisted it? Realized it. And only with the constant presence of Trilby throughout the complex could the evil of Defoe's mind be restrained within the hub. But tall, thin man, the one with the coat, he's the head of the order, right? Correct. Why does he keep killing the Trilbys? That I do not know. But I do know that the more of them that die, the further Defoe bleeds into the surrounding complex. You may not have long. What will happen? Defoe is a creature of monstrous violence. Samantha Hardy's fate, I fear, was only the beginning. Oh God. Is Janine alright? Perhaps you should find out. Janine! Oh Lord. No, not again. The hallway's getting worse. Oh, it's getting even worse. No. Janine, open the door. Janine, please. Please open the door. Janine, for God's sake, open the damn door. I almost got disemboweled out there. Sorry, Theo. I know. I'm just so scared. I know. It keeps happening. I don't even remember going into the hub. You blacked out? I was waiting for you outside the door. Then it was nothing. And then next I knew, I was in that room in front of you. I'm scared out of my mind because there's something trying to take me over. Look at me, okay? Nothing's going to take you over. I'm not going to let that happen. I could feel it all around me. Watching. Whispering in my ear all the time. Janine, just hold me. Oh? Oh, don't do that. Something tells me not to. I ignore it. Something tells me I'm taking advantage. I ignore it. The thing that's telling you not to is probably the pain in your body. Something tells you to stop when it starts to hurt. I ignore it. Evil raging outside the door, we comfort each other. Through love and pain, we bond. Don't do that. By the 6th day, we would both be dead. Day 4. July 27th. You honestly might not even have till the 5th day, if we're being real here. So, what is it now? Theo? Theo, what are you doing? What are you doing? No! Oh! Oh! Okay. Oh. Was it a nightmare, or have we killed Dakaby? And where'd Janine go? You just gonna cut and run on me like that? Janine? Janine? No reply. Oh, Janine. I should have gotten Trilby's. I don't think Trilby's the type to have a phone. What the fuck was that? Oh, there is blood on the door. Canning? Oh no, someone has killed him. Oh no. Did we do it? It's Canning's blood, I know it is. Somehow it's splattered all over the cell. Should I even... He literally doesn't know how to open the door to the cell. And yet... Oh, Janine! Janine! Don't do it! Why is this door glowing over here? What's happening? I'm not sure how to implement that. No, open the door! Oh no, we're back in the house. Some kind of barrier blocking the way, like a force field, but also like something else entirely. I don't want to be in here. Let me out. Actually, maybe I did want to be in there. Hold on. I don't have any way to do anything with that though, right? Glad I saved, because this is gonna suck. Janine! It hurts. Janine! It won't reply. And I look at this feeling like the bottom's dropping out of my mind. I don't have the ability to do anything with that. It feels like I should be able to break it somehow, but... Where are we going? I don't want to be here. Where'd Trilby go? Oh, there's another door. Oh, Janine. I walked right past her. Oh, the pickaxe. Yes, 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 yes. The pixels. Pickaxe. When I touch it, pins and needles run up my arm. When I pick it up, it doesn't seem to have any weight at all. Okay. I want to do... Another save. Now we have to get back. Not that way, maybe. Not that way, she's faster than me. Okay. For some reason, she's not gonna come over here, and it's probably because of all the trilbies beyond that door, I guess. Here? Door. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Oh, I opened it up and she went away. Do I have to wait for her to get closer? Because it just like sealed back up. I'm just gonna hope she doesn't come from that door. Okay, okay, okay. Is that what you wanted? Oh no! Janine! No. Oh, we've killed her. Well, Cabadath killed her, but, it was kind of our fault. Day 5, February 3rd, AD 2386? That's not day 5. What? Why are we here? Oh. This, of course, is our resident celebrity. The Mephistopheles killer? Yes, you'll remember it was all over the news. Last year, the EFS Mephistopheles was relaunched with a skeleton crew of 6. The appointed ship's counselor was one Dr. Jonathan Somerset, and he reported for duty punctually and on schedule. Unfortunately, shortly after the launch, it was discovered that the real Dr. Jonathan Somerset was dead. Pushed down a flight of stairs, presumably by the imposter who had taken his place, off-world security was dispatched to intercept the Mephistopheles. Its last recorded communication was an SOS distress call to the EFS Charisma. By the time off-world security arrived, this man had slaughtered the entire crew. But it wasn't me! So who is he? His name is Malcolm Somerset, the only son of Dr. Jonathan Somerset. He was a student of psychology at Ganymede University, wanting to follow in his father's footsteps. But he failed the final examination and dropped out. Ooh. It seems becoming a shipboard counselor was his dream, and when his father was called up, he couldn't hold in his jealousy. So, why did he kill the Mephistopheles crew? That's partly why he remains under psychiatric study. It's a complete mystery. His profile is completely inconsistent with a spree killer. The best theory we have is that he was found out and killed out of desperation. But that doesn't explain the demented creativity, the sheer bloodthirsty relish with which his crewmates were slaughtered. One man was impaled, another was blinded, the first officer had her head twisted right around. Many of the corpses were dismembered and stitched randomly together into Frankenstein-like monstrosity. Certainly not the actions of a man simply trying to cover up for a far less serious crime. But let's leave him on for the moment and move on. You're just gonna talk about me like I'm not here? Oh, Malcolm. Oh, Malcolm. Got himself locked in a padded cell, huh? Well. Look door. Pretty much the only thing to look at in here. There's a hatch built into it for moving food and small items into the cell. I got tired of yelling at the cards pretty fast. Fair. Why? Whoa. You. I was beginning to think you've gone forever. This shall be our last meeting. You'll get me out of here, right? You owe me at least that. What makes you think I owe you anything? You're the one who made me kill my father. I only encouraged you to do what you had already intended. You promised me I wouldn't get caught. You wouldn't have been caught had the Mephistopheles left that locker alone. You knew about that? Did you know about John Defoe? Was it all part of some plan? I did not scheme it, but I did know it would come to pass. All I did was encourage events to take place as I had seen. You know they think I did it. All that senseless murder. I've been locked up in here for 6 months. I don't care about you or any of your bullshit. Just get me out of here and you'll never hear from me again, I swear. I very much doubt that. But rest assured, I am here to release you. Thank you. What do I have to do? Just use the key and leave by the door. What? Maybe you haven't noticed, but the lock is on the outside. Besides, the guards outside will... I'm not talking about that door. What are you talking about? What door? What key? Who are you? Oh? Oh? Is it food time? Someone sent me a parcel with no return address. That's a very interestingly shaped parcel. And some kind of oddly shaped knife. By the feel of it, and it's old enough to be an antique. Oh. That's kind of like a machete. It's like a machete with key bits in it. And that there's a point on the wall that I can use it on. You don't think so? Sure. It's part of the wall, but it feels different now. When I look at it, my hands start to tremble. Can I touch it? Oh no. That door looks a little fleshy for this to be a very knife-shaped key. Oh boy. Okay. Who's ready for stairs? Who's ready for stairs and exposition? Like this game wasn't chock full of exposition already. I do love this series, but they really don't give you, especially in this last game, they give you no time to breathe. In between things that happen. Our outfit's getting more and more... We've been blood splattered. Oh no. Was that us? Did we stab Serena? But we couldn't have. We were outside. Everyone looks like John Defoe. Also, we're starting to become a more familiar shape, huh? Oh. Oh no. It's us. We are the Red Man. The man in red. Displaced from time. Oh no! Why are we in a flesh hallway? Also, is that fucking Trilby? Hello? Corpse of an old man in the remnants of a suit tied up with strands of muscle and skin. Hello? What happened to you, old man? I made a powerful enemy. You're alive. Of course. Giselle will not let me die. Who are you? You ask a complex question. The name by which I know myself is Trilby, but I strongly suspect that I am not the original. I'm probably a clone given over to Giselle as a plaything. Or perhaps That is my arrogance talking. Perhaps I simply cannot bear the thought that the real me would ever be imprisoned like this. Oh, Trilby. Where are we though? What is this place? I knew you'd ask that. No one who knew what this place was would ever come here voluntarily. You're inside the body of Chizo. Ah, that's why it looks so fleshy. How'd I get here? Do you know? Last I knew, I was in an asylum. On Earth? In the universe of technology. Then I can't explain it. There's no possible way to get from there to here. Not corporeally, anyway. Who's Chizo? More appropriate question might be, what is Chizo? Or even, where is Chizo, since it seems he is a place as well as a fiend. But to answer you, Chizo is a pain elemental. There were once many of his kind in the universe of magic, small and largely harmless creatures that fed on the petty anguishes of others. But over time they became more and more reliant on magic until their actual physical bodies were all but completely vestigial. They fought for more power by killing and absorbing each other. Chizo is the very last of his kind. A bloated mountain of gristle whose very essence crackles with residual magic. And now nothing but the most hellish torments will sate his hunger. He's the closest thing to a god of pain. You're the one who sent the idol into space. You're the one who got me killed! Well, not killed, but imprisoned. Possibly. I certainly have memories of doing so. And you must be the man who found him. How could you know that? After the hotel, Trilby spent many years researching Chizo. He requested a vision of the idol's future from the Ministry of Occultism. He was well respected by then, and his request was granted. Whether I'm the original or not, I do possess memories of that vision. I saw you. I saw what Defoe did to you. I saw what you became. And I realized that I'd seen you before somewhere. Yes, but never mind. You want to redeem yourself, don't you? More than anything. Then all you have to do is follow my instructions. What do you want me to do, Trilby? What can I do for you? I want you to kill me. And don't pretend you're a stranger to killing. You have Frahorn's blade. It's infused with Chizo's magic. It's the only thing that can release his hold on me. Is that what I have? I want you to drive it into my heart. The nature of the blade will infuse you with energy. Call it my soul, my life force. We don't have a proper name for it. I want you to give it to the one who needs it. Who? You'll find him nearby. He isn't physically here, but Chizo is observing him, and so he manifests. My life force will still save him wherever his actual body is. I won't kill you, I'm gonna bust you out of here. We could be free, man. No. Even if you could, I have no place to go. The pain elemental time is non-linear. It sees the past, present, and future all at once. Were I to leave from this place, I could end up at any moment in time. Or every moment. Or no moment at all. It's the reason why you and I are able to interact like... Despite, from my perspective, being in the 21st century. And you in the 24th. Now kill me. Both our destinies demand it. Alright. Alright, Trilby. It's nice talking to you. Why are you actually, like, not letting me? I'm sorry. None of it was your fault. Remember that. Oh. We did it. We harnessed his soul. And that's dead Trilby! That's dead Trilby from the end of Trilby's notes. Save him. Yippee! Uh-oh. Well, So you felt that, did you? He's certainly not happy about it. I think I should get out of here. I think you should too. I think you should flee expeditiously. Uh-oh. Who's that? Just walk away from him. Just walk away. Yep. I'd say he's dead. Damn it. We're gonna catch hell for this, aren't we? Why do you have to cut his own throat out? Couldn't he have just hung himself with his pajamas like most of them do? From where, dude? It's like he knew we'd have to clean up the mess. Personally, I'm more worried about how he got hold of a knife. You and I both know if Freak wants to kill himself, there's very little we can do to stop them. Jesus. Can you honestly say he doesn't deserve it? I've got a little brother that just joined the Navy Medical Corps. Same age as that poor doctor on the Mephistopheles was. I can assure you right now that's not how Dr. Laszlo will see it. Come on then, let's fetch a body bag. Blackness swallows me, the furious roar of Chizou fades from hearing. I am free, free of that place. Free of physical form. The ebb and flow of time flutters against what passes for my body, caressing me like a river. A lover? When I was a man, I was Destiny's prisoner. Now I will be her servant. I was not reading that correctly. There are men and women who must be guided. I will be the caretaker. Day 6. July 28th, AD 2189. Oh, Theo. You could not have saved her, Dakabi. But there's still enough time to save yourself. What happened to her? Her weakened defenses allowed John Defoe to crush her personality. In loving her, you tainted her. Tainted? What's that supposed to mean? Just as the past affects the future, so too does the future affect the past. And your future, Dakabi, is a dark one indeed. So dark that its influence travels backwards through your lifetime, leaving an eternal blemish on your soul that worsens as your fate draws near. Shut up! Why can't you ever give me a simple straight answer? Why won't you help me get out of here? You will find the way out in the basement of Defoe Manor. What? If you wish to escape, go there. You expect me to go down into that madhouse? What about John Defoe? Enough clones of Trilby remain to provide an escort. They will buy you the time you need to break through Defoe's defenses. You must combat the corrosive influence of his mind on equal footing. Know him, become him, defeat him. We shall not meet again. I wish you luck. Wait. Will you at least tell me who you are? Once I was a man. John Defoe destroyed all I had. But a gift gave me the power to see the destiny of all mankind, while simultaneously enslaving me to it. You and I, Dakabi, are pawns in a game too vast and complex to understand. But a pawn that crosses the board becomes a king, or at the very least, a prince. That wasn't any less vague, dude. What's the... You got another document? Add it to my journal. Horn's blade is one of the Order's most sacred relics. It's said to have been used by the 18th century prophet Jack Horn himself to deliver the 12 sacrifices that enabled him to write the books of Chizou. When a person dies, their body, mind, and soul separate and drift apart. An individual killed by Horn's blade, however, separates differently. They leave their body behind while their mind and soul remain together. This results in a non-corporeal spirit of unusual ability, capable of strong manifestations, but they remain forever under the command of the one who wielded the blade. An individual can exploit a loophole in these rules by killing themselves with Horn's blade, which would theoretically transform them into an immensely powerful spirit. A magic-infused force of pure will, which is what Malcolm did. The tall man Cabadath with the white face and the black robes is dubbed the prince. Yes. None, however, have yet chanced this. Except for Malcolm. Okay. Before we leave this room, I'm going to save my game again because I worry we're gonna be fucking chased. We gotta round up all the trilbies. As many trilbies as we can muster. Oh. That's not looking. This is not looking. Canning's still dead. Cool. Thor. Probably nothing in here. I don't know what happened to that one trilby that we had. Poor Sam. R.I.P. And can I not enter this door anymore? Do I have to enter the door from the side? Yeah. It wouldn't let me enter it from the front for some reason. Which is weird because there's nothing in it. Okay, fine. He's probably just in this medical room again. I still can't open this door, can I? Because it's like high security clearance? Security. What's behind the door, though? Alright. I'm gonna hope he's in here. Or maybe by the blast doors. Because we can't release. There's no other trilbies to be released, right? Can I take the hat now? It makes me feel better. Is this it? We're on the 6th day of the 6 days. Oh, there they all are. Okay. Hello, gentlemen. Will you three come with me into the hub? If that is what you order. We only do as we are told. How many of you are there? We don't know. When any of us fall, another comes here to take our place. So if you die, I can come back here and there'll be more of you. Until there are no more. Personally, I'm in no hurry to die. Come on. Well... Oh, you should have at least let me save, asshole, but it's fine. Let's go, boys! Oh, there goes one of them. Don't worry, I remember vividly the way to the basement. As long as we don't need another pickaxe. There goes another one. No, but I don't have the pickaxe. It hurts. But the game didn't give me my pickaxe back. Trilby, what do we do here? It's not the time for chit chat. Well, if I leave this room, I'm gonna get my fucking neck snapped. Because I think it's on a room by room basis. Let me out. Hold on. Wait. Load. Since I know there's like nothing else I need to be doing. I don't want to waste all my trilbies. Because we knew... Where'd the pickaxe go? We could try a couple things. We only have 3 trilbies, though. Which means I can only go a maximum of, like, 4 rooms. Save it here. Save over top of it. Okay. Let's try it. Yep. If that's what you order. I'd love to be able to boss Trilby around, but alas. Can we go upstairs? I guess we can. At this point, it's just going to become trial and error. Ooh, welding mask. Do we have to go get all of his things? We gotta go down and refresh the trilbies. Of course, these stairs are gonna kill me. Doors. Okay. Let's go back up there and see. At least we now know the welding mask was in the bedroom. I'm assuming something might be in the bathroom up here. Because, that's where we found his body. Yeah, the apron. Fake. Door. And then we gotta go back down. I truly don't know if there's an end to the amount of trilbies you can acquire. But I'm assuming we're gonna find out. Because we still have a machete to find. Okay. Trilbies are back. Trilbies are back, baby! I wanna try this middle door. Here. This is Defoe's bedroom. Roderick's bedroom. I won't, it hurts. Okay. Fair. Which means there's maybe... Stop it. Jacoby. Maybe something over here in the lounge? Aha! There's the knife. Take machete. And then we refresh our trilbies once more. And I'm assuming... Yeah, we just have his outfit now. It hurts. Fair. Give me more trilbies, though. I'm assuming we can go over to the hole in the wall and... Enter? Speak freely and enter? Big friend and enter? Well, we're not a friend at this point, but... Let me in. Oh, we have the fit on. That's not a good look. Oh no. Father, it hurts. Should've. Father, killed you. Demon. Demon. Demon child. It hurts. Father. Child. I saved him. Father. Demon child. I brought him back. No. Child. It hurts. Demon. Demon. Gabadath. Demon. 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 Yeah. Know the name. The new prince. Janine. The floating man. Father. King. Hold me. Go into space. The king. Please. Please. Janine. What now? Go into space. The arrogant man. Hold me. I killed the bridge keeper. What now? Oh. Oh. Oh, Manor. You are the last one. I think so. The others all went into the house. They never came out. Does that mean anything to you? Does that spark any memories? I think the others were killed. When I think that, images start to flash before my eyes. Defoe Manor being here feels wrong. I think it's supposed to have been destroyed. In what way destroyed? Fire. It's supposed to have been burnt down. Perhaps you should address this inconsistency. Yes. How? I could show you where to get some petrol. We did find that earlier. Trilby, we're still in here! Well, maybe. Where am I? Oh, look. I feel disconnected, like I'm looking down at myself from outside. Can't see anything, especially not through the smoked visor. Can I take the visor off? I can hardly move. Where the hell am I? Were we in the elevator? It sounded like an elevator. Dark. Darkness imprisoning me. Hi, Wolfgrave. We're in a pickle. Can I speak to the darkness? It won't reply. Can I speak to myself? Not far gone enough to be talking to myself. Well then, Theo. What are we to do? Can we take this outfit? Can we call someone? Who should I call? Janine. Call the cops. I'm in danger. Exactly, Wolfgrave. Exactly. Oh, it's moving. Uh-oh. That's a familiar sound. Uh-oh. Focus, Dakaby. It's not really happening. Are you sure? What the hell is that? Looks like a large cuboid object covered in a tarpaulin. A tarp? I don't think it belongs here. Can we move it? I know my body's busted, but some kind of document lying on it. I'll add it to my journal. Children of the King rejoice, for time is finally at hand. Our patience these last few centuries will finally be rewarded. 200 years ago, the body of the Bridgekeeper was destroyed, and 200 years from now, the soul of the Bridgekeeper will meet the same fate. This is what you missed, Wolfgrave. The whole game. These are known as bridge events. Their significance was so great that they sent ripples of weakness throughout the timeline itself, echoing off both the past and future. On the 28th of July, 2189, the ripples from the past will collide with the ripples from the future, creating an area of extreme weakness between the two realms. If the third bridge event, the destruction of the mind, occurs at this point, the force of the explosion will penetrate that area of weakness and form the bridge between the realms. Over this bridge, the king, Chizo, will come. He will come to save us, all the men, from technology, from sin. We must, however, be alive to enjoy this new age of perfect purity, and so it is important that the complex and ophthalmology building be evacuated at least 1 week prior to the bridge event. Does that? Oh no, it's a bomb. There's enough nano explosive here to atomize the county. We gotta get out of here, dude. I don't want to be here when this bomb goes off. Let me out. Let me out. Time detonator hooked up to a huge pile of super dense nano explosive. Read about this stuff. Like a nuclear blast without the radiation, and all it needs is a little heat to set it off. No, I don't want to be here. Can I not? The stairs trying to kill me again. Lockpick? I unfortunately do not have lockpicks, and also my arm is broken, which kind of makes it a little difficult to lockpick. It's just marked as a tarp. I can't. I would love to try to escape. Keep it warm with your clothes. We don't want to keep it warm. Warm is gonna set it off.
I thought for sure. And if I'm just like misclicking, I'm gonna be honestly so mad. You're cold, they're cold. You know what? You're so right. I can't select myself anymore. Can I touch it again? Can I disable it? Nothing for it, I've got to try and disarm. Wait a second. Bomb's already been defused. By who? By Kabadath? Wiring under the control panel has been ruined. As long as it's not damaged, this thing isn't going to explode. Oh, that's great news, except Trilby is going to be trying to burn the house down at any moment. Shit! Oh, Trilby, no. No. No! Oh! There it goes! Well, I guess we've died. 6 days later. 6 days and then another 6 days? Did someone finally call the cops? You're watching UCBC News. Investigation continues into the circumstances that resulted in a nano-explosive detonation in the county of Buckinghamshire 6 days ago. The blast completely demolished the ophthalmology building, which had been purposefully evacuated beforehand, and several lead ophthalmologists are being held for questioning. Although the detonation has not yet been found to have caused any loss of life, 2 individuals last seen in the area have been reported missing. And environmentalists are already calling this the biggest ecological disaster in the entire history of the country. Wild. The investigation to continue. Hey, there's Somerset again. As an avatar of destiny, I cannot judge. I cannot afford to question events, only to encourage them to take place as history demands. And yet, I wonder why the Order of Blessed Agonies expected Chizo to enter this universe. After all, a creature so dependent on magic could not possibly survive in a world where there is none. The prophecies were wrong. For Horn, the Order, the tall man himself, all deliberately misled by the pain element. But why? For what purpose was the bridge really constructed? It was open for mere seconds. Nothing came through from the ethereal realm. So did Chizo's plan simply fail? Or was his intention not to send, but to receive? None of this mattered. I led Dackerby to the destiny demanded of him by the timeline. Now I must wait. 2 centuries from now, my younger self will require my guidance. The eternal cycle must be set in motion again. And while I do not judge and feel no regret, I find that I do not relish this task. Do you ketchup or mustard it, sir? Is that for Horn? In the 18th century, the Prophet Jack Verhorn put to paper the 3 books of Chizo, the blood of 12 sacrifices still fresh on his hand. The Book of the Prince, the Book of the Victims, and the Book of the Bridge. This is a central tenet in the faith of the Order of Blessed Agony. What is not known, not even by the highest acolytes, and likely not even by the prince himself, is that there was a 4th book. It seemed to contradict the other prophecies, and Verhorn discarded the draft, thinking it a garbled message. This was the book of the new prince. Here is what it said. Oh boy. Hi, Kabadath. On the day of the bridge, the prince returned to the court of the king and bowed low before the presence. And the king was greatly wrathful, and he said to the prince, "Why have you returned, O prince, You who would betray his king, who would defy his own flesh. Kabadath did try to sabotage, like, the whole thing. And with those words, the king threw down the prince and stripped away his vestments, and the prince once again became the arrogant man. And the arrogant man said, I wanted only to please you, my king. I know you schemed to replace me. If I betrayed you, it was only to remain your prince. The king replied, I have not forgotten that you are the arrogant man, and still your arrogance blinds you. Who are you to question my plans, you little man of linear time? Who are you to believe he knows what is best for I who has drunk down the agonies of a million men, I who has seen to the edge of forever? You are not my prince, O arrogant man. You were never truly of my flesh. However, Mr. Dackerby here has been purified. And the king took the vestments of the prince and gave them to the man of purity, and the man of purity became the new prince. We did see him, briefly. The arrogant man wept aloud. Why have you betrayed me, my king? What have I done that I should earn this wrath? Came the reply, long ago you were offered the chance to fulfill the role of the bridge as being of both magic and technology. You could have proven your commitment to your king, you could have chosen your successor. But in your arrogance you resisted and created the child to become the bridge in your stead. Ooh, drama. And after you learned that the true purpose of the bridge, you had the audacity to subvert my will. Weakly you sought to avert your destiny and the destinies of others. But rejoice, arrogant man, for I have provided another opportunity to fight your fate. Simply defeat your successor and return to my side. There ain't no way. The new prince faced the arrogant man. And the new prince threw down the arrogant man. I'm a floaty bitch now, Kabadath. You can't touch me. My king. It hurts. Protect him always. We're just kind of... Look at that! Who needs broken legs? The guide. It hurts. Take his place. I'll go fight him. Bye, Kabadath. See ya never. Now I've got the pointy blade thing. Hell yes. And the arrogant man knew the name of the king. Book of the New Prince. And that's game, baby! Yippee! Oh. 6 Days is such a wild fucking ride. It starts and, you know, you come into this game, if you've seen my VODs of the last 3 games, or if you've played through the last 3 games, you come into this game feeling like you know something. And then by the end of it, it's like, oh, we're doing a whole nother prince? A whole second prince? We've had first prince, yes, but what about second prince? And the whole, there was the bit in the middle where him and Janine got close. I understand that they did it so that he could be soul purified, but it was like a little weird midsection. Prince formerly known as Murderer. I mean, all of the princes are murderers, sort of. Kabadath certainly has murdered people. I don't know if Dackerby didn't technically kill anyone this time. Except for, you know, Kabadaf. That's game. Oh my gosh. And this game does, you know, I told you guys back when we played 7 days that it would make more sense. 7 Days a Stranger would make more sense after we played 6 Days to Sacrifice. After you finish the game, looking back on it, it works better. But 7 Days I still think is like one of the weirdest points of this story. This story didn't have to go on for like an in-universe 400 years, but it did. Speedrun time, brother. I honestly, are there speedruns of this game? Hold on. I gotta look it up now. Chizzo Mythos speedrun. Is it gonna be a 5 game now? No, Chizzo Mythos Saga is technically only 4 games. So this is the end of them. Trilby is referenced in a couple of other games. There is Trilby's Art of Theft. And there is also I own it on Steam. Hold on. There's another one that has like Chizzo and Trilby in it. Yeah, Trilby's Art of Theft, and then there's The Consuming Shadow references Trilby and Chizzo and stuff. It's another game by Yahtzee. Oh wow. Someone has speedrun this game in 17 minutes. Kind of crazy. I mean, I guess if you don't go and read all the dialogue and skip all the cutscenes, it's probably a pretty short game. Which game can be completed the fastest? Now I have to know. The fastest, 5 Days a Stranger, completed in 14 minutes 24 seconds. 7 Days, completed in 13 minutes 17 seconds. And Trilby's Notes completed in 13 minutes 26 seconds. So I could have finished all these games in like an hour in theory if I speedrun them. But you wouldn't get all the good lore, all the good story bits. You don't get the good story bits if you speedrun the game. No, these games are so good. I'm so glad I finally have a playthrough of all of them. They're all gonna be up on my VOD channel starting next week. I'll release them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So if you did miss any of them, they're all still up as VODs on my Twitch channel for like 2 weeks, I think. But then they will be up on my YouTube VOD channel in perpetuity. Yeah. As of next week. I usually give it a week to air out to keep the uploads going. But yeah, is a good series. It's one of my personal favorite. I couldn't tell you why I'm so obsessed with it, but I'm glad we finally have a playthrough. I'm also glad I finally got to play them, because I mostly just like have watched a playthrough of them before. It's good. It's good. Oh gosh. Now what are we gonna do tomorrow? I kind of want to play. Let me tell you. We might be playing more Look Outside tomorrow. We might just do a really long Look Outside stream, because Look Outside, they had their 2.0 update this week. I saw it happen. It happened 2 days ago. And the game's also 30% off on stream right now, so we can pre-promo that. Play some more. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see, and you'll have to come back on Friday to see what we've got going on. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Look Outside. We gotta do something for the spooky Halloween day, right? Oh my goodness. Shall we raid? Honestly, I'm kind of down for. Shall we verwigs? When will you verwigs? Where? Get this. Oh, devs streaming. What are they? Oh, they're playing Valheim. Pacific Drive. Oh, Amelie and Sayu are playing RV there yet together. God. Let's raid Dev. Dev hasn't been up for too long. Alright. Thank you for hanging out with me, my friends. Say hi to Dev for me. I'll probably be in chat for a little bit. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all tomorrow.